Over the years, the Raisina Dialogue has emerged as India's premier conference on geopolitics and geoeconomics, addressing the most challenging issues facing the global community. Every year, leaders in politics, business, media and civil society converge in New Delhi to discuss the state of the world and explore opportunities for cooperation on a wide range of issues. The dialogue is structured as a multi-talented, cross-sectoral discussion involving heads of states, cabinet ministers and local government officials who are joined by thought leaders from the private sector, media and the academia. The conference is hosted by the Observer Research Foundation in partnership with the Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India. Several institutions, organizations and individuals joined the deliberations to convey the message of the conference. The Raisina Dialogue 2022 presented around 100 sessions with over 200 speakers from 90 countries. Foreign ministers of Argentina, Armenia, Guyana, Nigeria, Norway, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Madagascar, Netherlands, the Philippines, Poland, Portugal and Slovenia attended the event. The participating foreign ministers have been involved in official engagements with External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar. The theme of the Raisina Dialogue this year is Terra Nova, Impassioned, Impatient, Imperiled. It is based on 6 thematic pillars: rethinking democracy, trade, tech and ideology, end of multilateralism, a networked global order, water caucuses, turbulent tides in the Indo-Pacific, Communities Inc., first responders to health, development and planet, achieving green transitions, common imperative, diverging realities, Samson versus Goliath, the persistent and relentless tech wars. The 7th edition of the Raisina Dialogue was inaugurated by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Ursula von der Leyen, the President of the European Commission. The European Commission President lauded India's role as the world's largest and the most vibrant democracy. She said, every 5 years, when more than 1.3 billion Indians vote, the world watches in awe. Democracy was born in Europe more than 2000 years ago, but is home now in India. The EU believes that democracy best delivers for citizens. Both India and the EU believe in the rule of law. She made a specific mention that for the European Union, strengthening and energizing partnership with India is a priority. Both economies thrive in common rules of fair competition. It is worthwhile to mention that EU and India share the same interests in safe trading routes, in seamless supply chains and in a free and open Indo-Pacific. Both EU and India are driving forces in the digital revolution. This makes us natural partners. India and European Union are the key in transitioning into a more sustainable and green future for our planet. The Indo-Pacific is home to half of the world's population and accounts for 60% of the global GDP. In the words of the European Commission President, a shared vision is that Indo-Pacific region remains free and open, becomes more interconnected, prosperous, secure and resilient with an open and rules-based security architecture that serves all interests. Deepening their engagement, both India and European Union are now looking forward to set up EU-India Trade and Technology Council. It will address the challenges of trade, trusted technology and security. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said the European powers had not reacted to challenges to the rules-based order in Asia for almost a decade. He reminded that the world should remember what happened in Afghanistan less than a year ago when an entire civil society was thrown under the bus by the world. On the Ukraine-Russia conflict, Dr. Jaishankar reiterated that there won't be winners out of the conflict. A way has to be found for diplomatic dialogue. For that, the fighting has to stop. Underlining the spirit of engagement, the External Affairs Minister said it's better to engage with the world as to who we are rather than pleasing the world by being a pale imitation of what they are. He stated that the idea that we need to get approval from other quarters has to be put behind. In his official interactions with the European Commission President Ms. von der Leyen, Prime Minister Modi said India has spoken to both the Ukrainian and the Russian leaders. It has called for cessation of fighting, return to diplomacy and dialogue. Mr. Modi had stressed with President Putin and President Zelensky the need to respect sovereignty and territorial integrity of states. India hopes that the peace initiative undertaken by the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres will bear fruit and Moscow and Kiev will return to the negotiating table for resolution of disputes amicably. As eminent speakers and thought leaders shared positive vibes at the Raisina Dialogue, India-European Union partnership is all set to get a shot in the arm. The dialogue and diplomacy will continue to carry forward the strength of India's relations with the countries across the globe.